Yo, make sure you got your paperwork straight. I got Mickey the Truth.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth. South Carolina, 803 to be exact. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So
the loudest is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
All right, let's go ahead and listen to the dad's part real quick, so we can kind of cut through that. 'Cause I think a lot of people is holding that near and dear to their thought process. So I think that would be a good one to focus on real quick. I'm just gonna skip up to when the dad start talking. I think this is about where he starts talking about it.
Dre said,
we got a couple more people coming. Just give you a heads up, okay?
Dre said, I'm gonna tell you what Dre told me.
Okay, you said Dre?
Dre, yeah, that's his brother. Dre said they had smoked the blunt.
Mm-hmm.
They came upstairs. Dre went upstairs to his room. Quan stayed in the kitchen. At some point or another, Dre came back downstairs and he saw Quan on the floor in the kitchen. And he picked Quan up. And when he picked him up, he said Quan was breathing hard.
Okay.
He laid him on the sofa. He was snoring. I'm sorry if they were snoring.
Mm-hmm.
So he laid him on the sofa. He went back upstairs. And when he came, so he checked him and stuff. You know, like he was said that he was breathing. And said that he laid him on the sofa. And Dre went to take the Sprinter to the shop for me. And I
heard Dad said Dre went to take the Sprinter to the shop for me. So like the dad knew Dre was going to take the Sprinter to the shop. Okay.
I missed 3 calls from Amber, who was his girl, who was his baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
And she texted, she was like, please call me. I'm finna call the ambulance. So
I'm gonna say this too. I don't think it's weird for a person to call somebody for the ambulance. No matter what, I'll tell y'all a story. My daughter, when my grandbaby was a little baby, like a couple months old, had a scare because she put something in her mouth. My daughter called me. I ended up calling the ambulance. So certain people, you know, they may make a call. You would think it would have been obvious for her to call 911, but she called me. So I didn't think that part was weird that the girlfriend called, you know, the Rich Homie Quan's dad. You know what I'm saying? First. That's just me because I actually experienced that in real life, where no matter what go wrong, my daughter's gonna call me first. I may be like, girl, call it 911, you know, but she gonna call me first. Like that's gonna be her first reaction is to call me.
So when she said that, I was in Decatur. I immediately came here, and when I got here, they had him on a stretcher, and had that thing on his chest, you know, with his arms up. So entertain him, man. He do drugs.
Is it now? Is the blunt still in there that he smoked?
They probably smoked the blunt, bro.
Smoked the blunt.
Say, Mickey, you know, people will also make that call to get shit out the house or call someone to get shit out. But yeah, but what I'm saying is in this situation, she ain't call his daddy to get no shit out no house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think in this situation with the dad, that's what that was. But yeah, I agree, definitely. Dad admits they smoke. Quick said no. Then police said Dad said y'all smoke. In Georgia, it's not legal to smoke weed. It's not legal to have weed. They found 3 grams, 3 ounces of weed, something like that in the house. So they probably just didn't want to get charged with it. So like, I don't even think that's odd. Like the average person ain't going to, especially it's illegal. Like weed isn't legal in Georgia yet. Just like it's not legal in South Carolina. A person be done chewed up some weed real quick scared. Because, you know, hell, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I didn't think that was weird just because I know it's not legal in Georgia to smoke weed. So basically, and again, they don't know the severity of the situation. So to them, they're like, hell no, anybody done been smoking no damn weed to no police. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, all right. So the next part is what's important. I want to hear the part where um he started talking about the other baby mama and what she said. The kind of like, let's kind of put our own little timeline to see what makes sense to us or what don't make sense.
Blunt.
But another one of his kids, mom.
All right, here we go.
I talked to her since today, and she was on the phone with him up until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. She said,
All right. So he said the other baby mama was on the phone with him up until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Keep your mind on it, okay? 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, she was on the phone with him. I'm gonna say my assumption, my opinion, that other baby mama was not around. The one that lived at the house, because no way, hey, you know, my husband had a baby mom, bless her soul, she's no longer here, but he ain't talking to his baby mom 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a flying fuck. Okay, I don't care, because listen, if something was wrong with the baby, don't take that long to say what's wrong and whatever. But you ain't about to have no conversation with your baby mama 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So, in my opinion, just from being in, like, I just can't see that being okay with her, especially with a history. So, I'm gonna assume Amber was not around at this point. That's my assumption. I may be wrong, but that's just my assumption. Okay.
2, 1, 2 o'clock.
and she said that she said he ordered some food. She said he told her he took a Xanax pill.
Mm-hmm.
All right, pause. So, if the other baby mama was on the phone with him 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and he hadn't told her he took a pill at that point, okay? I'm just saying. So, let's put it together. If we're assuming, now y'all can disagree with me about if the baby mom would have been around. I just don't see him having a whole fucking conversation that late at night with his other baby mom around his baby mom. But I could be wrong, but that's just me, okay? But if they was on the phone up until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 or 2, okay? During that conversation, he told her he took a Xanax pill, which we can assume is what was laced with the fentanyl. So if he took it, was on the phone with that baby mama, then how the hell would Amber know about it? Unless y'all saying that she was okay with him just having that type of shit going on, I just don't see it. That's just me. I just don't see it. I could be wrong. I just don't see it. But so, all right. So if up until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, he told her, you know what I'm saying? And we don't know where he was at this point, but he told her he ordered food and he took a Xanax. Let's continue to the next part.
And while they were on the phone talking, he was drinking lean. And she was like,
all right. Why? So he was drinking. Okay, boom. All right. Now, one thing we don't know is when the food arrived. We don't know what time the food arrived. I don't know how late DoorDash or whatever delivered, but we don't know how late the food arrived. But all right. While he was on the phone with his first baby mama, okay, he said he ordered some food. So we know he ordered food at least before the 1 or 2 o'clock window. He also took the Xanax before that window too. And he was drinking lean during that time during the phone call. So that was again up until 1 or 2 o'clock. Just depends on 1 or 2 o'clock.
was like, why is you drinking that lean? And you say you just took a pill. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm not going to deny, man. Like, and when I say.
Now, Google said, I see all things said fentanyl is instant. Google said that's not true. And let me ask my cousin real quick. If it was laced, he would have OD soon after if the pill was laced with fentanyl. I heard it can take up to like a couple hours too. But hold on, let me ask a medical professional. Mm, mm. All right, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna get my cousin a minute to write me back. But yeah, hold on. I can Google it too, but I'm gonna wait for her to write me back. Boy, if they ever come for my damn search history, they gonna be like, "What the fuck? You were looking up fentanyl for?" Yep, they do, and I saw that on the one of the medical websites where yeah they do, and they say it's hard to tell that it's in there too. As according to what was the web? Was it? It wasn't a CDC. It was one of them shit. Usually pretty fast, 1 to 3 hours. I think I would think depending on the mix. Disclaimer: I do not make pills, but yeah, like I said, Google says 1 to 3 hours like is the thing. Um, so I will say that Google says it's 1 to 3 hours. It wasn't like an instant thing. So, uh, damn, what website did I see it on? I'm trying to give her time, but we might just move on. And when she hit me back, I'll say what she said. But according to again Google, they definitely say it can take up to 1 to 3 hours for a fentanyl overdose to happen. Oh, and the reason why we going through this, because now let me put this in perspective to you then. All right, it couldn't have been instant. And this is why I say it couldn't have been instant. Because he remained on the phone with the baby mama, drinking lean, up until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. We know by Quick and Dre that at least at 3 something, they was still up with him before they all went their separate ways for the night. So it couldn't have been an instant situation. But if you think about it, okay, that she on the phone 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning with the other baby mama. So that means he took the pill before 1 or 2. He took the pill before then. Hell, if you doing on a long end 3 hour shit, that'd be like 4. So, Chosen one said, I saw when they questioned her brother, we could see toys around the couch in a corner behind the couch. Looked like a toy of some kind was sticking up behind the couch blanket scene. Now I do wonder this. Did she take the other baby with her to take the son to school? And the reason why I asked because y'all heard the cartoons loud as fuck on the TV. And I'm just wondering, like, I wonder if she left him there. Cause hell, he sleep. I'm about to leave you here while I run and take the other baby to school. Especially the mothers I know. Okay, let me put it like this: mothers I know that got other people in the house, they not gonna be too big to take the baby out, especially that early in the morning. They just gonna go ahead and boom, 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 keep moving. Kind of wonder if she left the baby there with him. I don't know, but she did say, look, she took her son to school at 6:30 or whatnot. So somebody cut the cartoons on because the cartoon was playing the whole time, loudly. All right, let's finish this. I think that was it because I pretty much want to know the timeline. So again, what's not said in this is where Quan was when he was drinking this lean. Now, key thing for those that keep saying this cup that supposedly had came with the meal, even though we don't know if a cup came with the meal, is he was drinking lean before the food even came. Cause let's run back one more time for those that probably didn't hear it. Let's start back from when the dad first said what the conversation was about their mom.
Talked to her since today, and she was on the phone with him up until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. She said, and she said that she said he ordered some food. She said he told her he took a Xanax pill. Mm-hmm. And while they were on the phone talking, he was drinking lean. And she was like, why is you drinking that lean? And you say you just took a pill. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm not going to deny, man. Like,
all right. So, boom. All this happened during a phone call. So, it wasn't an instant overdose. It wasn't an instant overdose. Because he was still maneuvering. I just want to hear the context of what the dad said about, because I think during this call, he ordered food. I don't think he received the food, or he didn't make clear if he received the food. Let me just listen to that part.
Yeah, that thing on his chest, you know, with his arms up. So entertain him, man. He do drugs.
Is it now? Is the blunt still in there that he smoked?
They probably smoked the blunt, bro.
Smoked the blunt.
But another one of his kids' mom, I talked to her since today, and she was on the phone with him up until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. She said, and she said that she said he ordered some food. She said he told her he took a Xanax pill.
Okay, so she just said he ordered food. So we don't know. Again, we don't know what kind of food got there. But we know he at least placed the order while on the phone with her. He had already took the pill before getting on the phone with her, and he was drinking lean while on the phone with her. So it's a better assumption to think that he was the drink with the food. If it came with a drink, don't have nothing to do with shit. I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, it would have been the Xanax, if anything. And I feel like it stopped him in his tracks because he fell on the floor away from the food. You know, the pile of mail is closer to the steps in the refrigerator than it is the food. Let me see what's that. Exactly. So if you look at the TOPS report and look at the combination of the medication and drugs taken at night, that will lead to the fin working faster when being entered into the system. Well, in my opinion, I don't think it worked fast, because if he was on the phone still moving around at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and he had already took it, and then he passed out or whatever, at least after 2 o'clock. And before 3-something in the morning, when his brother came down, that seemed like that kind of was like a slow downfall. Just because you would have thought he probably would have passed out on the phone with his baby mama if it was working that fast. That's just how I'm looking at it.
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
Loudest is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to conquer the world. Coming from where